another different lineup. It'll be the 5th different lineup the Zags have used in their 10th game of the season. Very un-Zag-like, but Graham is sitting out, and so we are going to see a little bit of a change again. First for the Zags, the starting point guard is going to be Mario St. Superi, the 6'3", 199-pounder out of Spain, making his 6th start of the season, averaging 8.3 points and nearly 5 assists per game. He'll be joined in the starting backcourt by Emmanuel Inocente, the 6'5", 198-pounder, coming off a game where he had 5.6 rebounds, 6 assists, no turnovers in the win over Kentucky. Steele Venters gets his 2nd consecutive start in the wing for the Bulldogs, a 6'7", 200-pounder out of Ellensburg, Washington, averaging 6 points per game. Starting on the front line for the Bulldogs, we are going to see Jalen Warley, his first starting call as a Bulldog, averaging 6.4 points and nearly 5 rebounds per game. Brayton Huff will start in the middle, a 6'10", 250-pounder, had 20 points against Kentucky, continues to lead the Zags in scoring. 16.2 points per game, nearly 5 rebounds per contest. So it'll be Lee, Hines, Jackson, Oriole, and Gaiman for the North Florida Ospreys. For the Zags, St. Superi, Venters, Huff, Inocente, and Worley are the starters. Mo, keys to the game for the Zags here tonight as they look for their 9th win of the season.
Obviously, we want to play fast, get up and down and run, use our athletic ability. We talked about that. We match up athletically way better than probably anybody they played this season. Play fast. Second is guard the 3 line. They shoot 32 threes a game. It's the great equalizer. If they get hot, you never know. Third, and most important, have fun.
Let's look at our keys to the game for the Bulldogs. They get ready for this one. Again, North Florida, very undersized. Nobody's grabbing more than 4.5 rebounds per game. They are minus 10.5 on the glass this year. Bulldogs, other end of the spectrum, they're plus 11. Gonzaga, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. They've only been out-rebounded once. They were minus 6 against Michigan in that loss in Las Vegas about 11 days ago. So the Ospreys, whose mascot is Ozzy the Osprey, come out of their huddle wearing their Navy uniforms with the gray and white trim. Yes, indeed. No names on the backs of the uniforms for the Ospreys. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs come out of their huddle wearing the home white uniforms. The Gonzaga with the red and blue trim, the alternate whites with Zags written across their chests in white lettering with blue outlines. Their names in blue on the backs of the uniform. Zags will move right to left here in the first 20 minutes of action. DJ Karstensen, Deldre Carr, Justin Shamian, the officials for tonight's basketball game. Huff will jump center for the Zags. Dalton Gaiman already kind of looking up at Brayton with a little smile on his face. 6'7", knowing that they've got a tough task here in Spokane tonight. Huff wins the opening tip into the backcourt, but Lee steals it, and the Ospreys will have the ball first. Mason Lee gives it up to Kent Jackson. Now they work it to Gaiman. Gaiman gets it back on a little pick and roll. He's cut off by Worley, forces it up with the left, wouldn't go down, fighting 3 white shirts for the rebound, but Gonzaga finally comes away with it. St. Superi with the basketball. Mario weaves his way into the front court. An offensive foul is going to be called, a late whistle. I think, Mo, probably the right whistle. That's the one where you say, well, the defender wasn't set, but Mario
delivered the blow.
Put that shoulder down.
Yeah, put the shoulder down. Well, if you really needed to draw that much contact or create that much contact, so I think it's a fair call.
And in the front court with the dribble is Cameron Oriole, their leading scorer. He averaged 7.5 last year, 17.5 this season. Picks up his dribble on the left side. Started his career at the NAIA level. There's a drive, a spin, and a score. Devin Hines, the transfer from Lafayette, who actually played against Braden Smith in the Patriot League, knocking down the jump shot to get the Ospreys on the board. This guy's matched up for a couple of seasons. And Inocente, left side, three-point line, bounced it to Huff. Huff skips it right side. Venters catches and shoots. Steele hits all net. The Bulldogs have a 3-2 lead.
Good skip pass from Braden right there to find his teammate on the opposite side wide open.
Into the front court with it, it's Oriole. Had it poked away, got it back just inside of half court. Passes it left side. That's Hines with it. Hines will cross over, passes it, gets it right back, and then a whistle and a double dribble call. Now the Bulldogs get it on the first turnover of the basketball game. And Jalen Morley in the backcourt will inbound to St. Superior. 3-2 Zags on top. St. Superior walks from the front court, one-handed pass to Worley. Out between the circles, now into Chente. Three-point line left side. Back out to Ventures between the circles. Steele gets a screen from Worley, picks it up, fires it to him at the free throw line. Extra pass right corner. St. Superior's good three-point shooter, improves it again. Knocks it down from the corner. A couple of early threes. It's 6-2.
Yeah, that short roll pass is going to be there on a double team. Good play.
There's a drive by Hines. Nice. Rattles around and drops.
Nice move inside.
St. Superior in the front court to Innocente, right side wide open. Another three on the way. This one's off the mark. Huff tips it, but it is going to go over to the Ospreys. Jalen Worley in the fight for the rebound was standing on the baseline, so it'll be North Florida basketball. And St. Superior is shooting 46% from behind the three-point line coming in. Knocks down his first attempt here tonight. Into the front court, it's Oriole. 51 of his 101 shots from behind the three-point line. Hasn't been able to get one up yet. Trying to throw a pass down low for Damon, and it's knocked away by Worley. On the ground, Huff dives for it. Able to save it to St. Superior. One-handed pass up the right sideline to Worley. Dangerous skip pass to the left side. Grabbed by Ventures, who skips it back to the right, and St. Superior. Quick look in the paint. Huff catches. One dribble, shot up. Too strong. Rebound. Worley fighting for it, rips it away, and scores. Mason Lee had his hands on it. Worley took it right away and laid it in. 8-4 Zags.
Good extra effort inside to dig that one out, get an offensive rebound.
Hines on the drive, gets under the basket, bounces in the paint, but not before he steps on the baseline. I like Devin Hines, Mo. He's aggressive.
Yeah, no, he's getting into the paint, making things happen for teammates. So, yeah, absolutely.
Averaged 10 points, 4.5 rebounds when he played at Lafayette. As mentioned, 23 and 24 he played against Braden Smith. There's Braden Huff spinning to the baseline. Little lefty hook is an air ball too strong, right into the hands of Jackson. Jackson's to the front court with a dribble. Bounces it to Lee. Lee gets into the paint. Extra pass right side. Orioles three-pointer is rejected by Worley. Ball is on the ground. A mad scramble for it. St. Superior able to save it. Mario brings it up the floor, passes it to Innocente. Innocente, head of steam, gets between a couple of Navy shirts, but he's fouled. Let's see who they get. Looks like it's going to be Oriole, his first. Yeah, Oriole, first 2 years of college basketball, he played at the Masters down in California, an NAIA school. Averaged 13 points a game, made the jump. Continues to improve, 7.5 points in his first year.
I wonder if he likes Cal Ripken.
Yeah, right. That's a great call. Huff, double team comes out to Ventures, repost, back into Huff. Spins to the right hand this time and able to get that one to go. 10-4 Bulldogs. 16-18 to play first half. End of the front court. It's Trey Katie who's checked in for the first time, a freshman. Got 4 freshmen on the roster, brought in just 3 transfers this year. Oriole almost threw it into the backcourt, but it's chased down by Jackson. Jackson dribbles to his left, fakes the handoff. Little fadeaway jumper from the wing is good.
A nice move right there. North Florida doing a good job to start this game.
St. Superior changes directions, fires to Ventures, near corner. Shot comes up a little bit short. Innocente kept it alive. Huff tipped it in, and the Bulldogs, big man, has 4 straight Gonzaga points. 12-6 GU. There's a drive and a miss. 80 off the mark. Here comes Worley into the front court. Gives it up to Innocente. Fakes the 3. Tries to drive. He's cut off. Wraparound pass. Beautiful look for Worley, who misses the shot, but he's undercut by Hines. So we'll head to the free throw line when we come back. 15-26 to play in our game's first half. It's 11th ranked Gonzaga 12, North Florida 6. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Sports. When it comes to insurance, how hard does your team really work for you? At Marsh McLennan Agency, we do the shopping for the right insurance carrier, ensuring you get the right coverage tailored to your needs. Our local experts are dedicated to providing personalized service backed by the resources of Marsh, the global leader in insurance. Visit MMANorthwest.com and get started on finding a better insurance coverage for you. Go Zags!
Steel deals are happening now. From instant savings on select power tools to free battery offers on some of our most popular battery sets, you can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel Battery. For more details, shop online or in-store at your local Steel dealer. Offer valid for a limited time only on select items and participating dealers while supplies last.
Anyone who works for themselves has the toughest boss on the planet, a real taskmaster with no respect for nights or weekends. Still, it doesn't have to be lonely at the top. Wheatland Bank makes running a business seamless with a careful mix of personal service, deep resources, and the latest tech. After all, you're only human. Unlike that bully whose name's on the door, you're 5-star Wheatland Bank. Relationships you can count on.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
13 first-rounders.
Walker catches and hammers it home. Sabonis gets a defender in the air, and he rattles one home. Stolen by Suggs. Jalen, showtime, hammers home the dunk.
With more to come, you're listening to Gonzaga basketball from Learfield. Let's go back courtside.
Now it's Adam Morrison with you, where the Bulldogs have an early 12-6 lead from the McCarthy Athletic Center. 15:26 to play in our first half over visiting North Florida. Our Gonzaga basketball sponsored by Pacific Source with health coverage for individuals, families, employers, and Medicare eligibles. Pacific Source is the local health plan that does what's right, not just what's required. If you're just joining us, Graham Ike not playing tonight. He's taking the evening off, a little bit of ankle soreness, so he'll sit this one out. Coach Few going to his bench here at the first time out. Braden Smith checks in. Ace Miller checks in. Tyon Grant Foster is in. So Worley and Huff stay on the floor for now. Worley's first free throw is good. The second one is good as well. 14-6. Worley will head to the bench. Smilo DeJana checks in. Jalen, 70% at the line this season, knocks down both. Biggest lead of the game so far for the Bulldogs. Katie dribbles into the front court, able to get it away to Oriole under heavy pressure. Their leading scorer. It's a big screen, passes back left side. Monte Oliver was wide open, passes up a shot attempt. Instead, they work around the perimeter. Here's a three. It's up and good. Trey Katie.
Good in and out basketball right there from North Florida.
14-9, 5 minutes gone by here at the kennel. Huff top the key, left side, Grant Foster. Tyon one-hander over to Miller, who had 3 threes going over Kentucky. Tries to throw a short pass to DeJana. It is stolen. Here comes North Florida the other way. And the paint, B.J. Plummer, a lot of contact. I think Miller got away with one there.
Yeah, I think Adam Miller fouled him on the catch there. Like you said, that was a lucky break. North Florida had a 2-on-1. You got to execute that and score it.
Here comes Braden Smith. Best game as a Zag on Friday night. 11 points, 6 rebounds. So 6 assists. Tyon Grant Foster body bumped by B.J. Plummer, who picks up his first personal foul. Plummer, a freshman out of Tallahassee, Florida, averaging 9.5 a game. He's been in double figures 5 of his last 6. He's been playing more here of late. He's averaging 11.5 points. 14 of 23 shooting from the three-point line in this little hot streak that he's on. Miller in front of the North Florida bench, bounces it down low to Huff, spins the baseline, and it's another conversion for Braden Huff. All net for the lefty, who's got 6 points. It's 16-9 Zags. Oriole dribbling in front of the Kennel Club, bounces it out top. Katie, the lefty, fakes the three, drives, and scores over to Jana.
2 in a row. Great. Knocked down the 3, then shot fake. A nice floater in the paint.
A couple of freshmen.
Play the young guys.
Another 3-point line left side. Couple jab steps. Can't do anything. Instead, it's a screen from Huff. Feeds it down to Braden. Braden looking for DeJana down low. Poked away from behind. That was Plummer who forced the turnover. Oriole running the other way. Throws a pass too high and too hot for Nestor Dayachuk. Young man out of Moscow, Russia. 6'9", 210-pounder. Started his career at Southern Utah.
Was supposed to wear number 24 tonight. Is wearing number 7.
Yes. Uniform miscue, right? Is what you were told?
That's what I was told. A ripped uniform.
Smith, DeJana, now Miller right side. Drives baseline, lays it up, lays it in, and he'll head to the free throw line.
That's good refusal on the side ball screen. Gonzaga running their patented bulldog action. Continuous side ball screens with a back cut. He refuses it, going to the middle, rips baseline side, no help, drags all your help up top. It's a good read and good finish by Adam Miller.
Miller's first shot attempt of the day. Now he steps to the free throw line. And comes up short. All chased down in the near corner. Rare miss for an 80% free throw shooter. Jackson came away with it, gets in the front court. And now they'll set up the offense. So Miller again, dribbling to his right. Miller picks him up defensively. Now Miller gets it back. Lee gets it back and shoots a deep 3. It is off the mark. Rebound chased down by Smith. Gets to Miller, who almost kicks it out of bounds. Gets it back to Huff between the circles. Braden dribbling to his left. Going to work on Plummer, the freshman. Backing him down, takes him to the paint. Double team comes. A whistle and a foul or a travel. They're going to get the foul. It'll go against Plummer.
Yeah, I think a little too much contact. Plummer using 2 hands on the dribble drive. When he gets to the lower box, that's an easy call by the official. Veteran crew tonight, too.
Plummer will check out. Back in is Hines. 18-11, Bulldogs with the lead. A little more than 7 minutes gone by here at the Kennel. Inbound to Miller. Miller, the runner on the baseline. It's good. 4 points for Miller. Back-to-back buckets make it 20-11. Hines into the front court with it. It's a screen. Handshake 3 of Grant Foster. They work it in the corner. There's a drive, and the shot blocked out of bounds. Dante Oliver averages just 3.5 points a game as a shot rejected. DeJana blocks it. 17 seconds to shoot, though, and the Ospreys will retain possession. Inbound for a fadeaway 3. It is off the side of the backboard. The top of the backboard, I should say. Kent Jackson is saying that it was actually tipped by the Zags defender who came out. Mo, I didn't see that. And then a foul is going to go against Dayachuk.
Wild shot by North Florida there in the corner.
Good to see that again.
That was ill-advised.
Grant Foster to Huff. Out top. Left side pass. Smith fakes left. Dribbles once to his right. DeJana with a short pass. Bulldogs working to the hands of Huff. Huff, couple dribbles, hands it off to Grant Foster. Little hesitation, drives, and has his shot rejected. It's Katie, the freshman. And now Jackson, a long pass up the left sideline. Gets it back, kicks it out. Katie's going to shoot another 3. That one's too strong. Rebound goes to Miller in the far corner. Ace will bring it up for himself into the offensive end. It's a big screen from DeJana. Huff posting up, calling for it. Instead, Miller goes the other direction. Pass out to Smith. He'll get it tough. Braden dribble into the paint with that right hand. Comes up short. DeJana rebound. Power dribble. Shot up and in off the glass. DeJana with his first bucket of the game. And the Bulldogs are doubling up North Florida 22-11. Katie with a drive and a kick. Left side, wide open, looking at 3. It won't go down. The miss was by Oliver. Gonzaga with another rebound. Smith flying down the floor. Jackson tries to get in front of him. Can't. Smith's layup attempt is a little bit off the mark. Challenged, and he can't make the shot. Oliver in the front court hands it off for Jackson. His 3, front rim, pops up and in. Jackson with the make. He has 5 points. Smith up the right sideline. Hands it off to Miller. Out top for Huff. Huff looking down low for DeJana. It's not there instead to Smith in the corner. Dribbles. Steps back. Shoots and misses. Ball is loose. DeJana saves it. What a beautiful save into the hands of Braden Huff. Oh, I think he went between his legs.
Yeah, it was
but that first 7-footer.
Wow. Great athleticism. Great hustle as well. That looked like it was going to be for sure out of bounds.
Bulldogs lead it now 24-14. There's a wide open look in the corner. Jackson off the mark this time after making his last attempt. Miller dribbles behind his back as he gets into the front court. Driving, lays it up and in. 2 more for Miller, who's off to a quick start off the bench. Give him 8 of the Zags' 26 points.
They just let it rip.
Katie from the Kalispell logo about, what, Mo? 4 steps behind. 5 steps
Nobody
behind.
in the front court for his team. Let it rip.
12-point Gonzaga lead as we go to an official timeout with 10 minutes to play in the first half. Bulldogs have their biggest lead. They're up by 12. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Sometimes you need a little help keeping your home running smoothly. That's where the Home Depot Home Services comes in. Our local, licensed, and insured experts can handle all your home maintenance needs. And you can rest easy knowing that all work is backed by the Home Depot. Plus, financing options are available. Let our trusted experts help keep your home safely maintained so you can focus on the things that matter most. The Home Depot Home Services. Let us do it for you. For license information, visit homedepot.com/license numbers.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. It's a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season, and only for a limited time. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Hey, adults with moderate to severe Crohn's disease, are your Crohn's symptoms keeping you out of the picture? Get back in it with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
With Skyrizi, you can feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi can help deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist today about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Check out GoSkyRizzi.com today.
Zags 26, North Florida 14, 9:59 to play in the first half. We'll visit Spokane, home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. This busy city along the roaring Spokane River Gorge has it all. Culinary, beer, wine, entertainment, and outdoor adventure. Whether you already live in the area or you're looking for a vacation, start planning adventures now. Go to visitspokane.com. Live like a Zag. Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you. Zags off to a great start offensively, 11 out of 19. Bulldogs shooting 58%. That's what they shot in the win over Kentucky on Friday night. They're 2 of 4 shooting threes, 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Meanwhile, told you North Florida likes to shoot the three. 9 of their 16 shot attempts from behind the line. Mo, they made 2 of them. And as you chuckled before we went to that break, they will shoot them from anywhere.
They'll shoot them from anywhere, anytime. Just letting them rip.
Oriole back on the floor, has the ball defended by Innocente, who's returned for the Zags. St. Superi also back on the floor, so is Venters. Worley also returns. Huff getting his first breathers. DeJonis stays out there, and he's going to be whistled for the personal foul as Dalton Gaiman tried to spin baseline on the Bulldogs' big sophomore. There's an inbound lob to Lee.
Nice play.
Yeah. Lee looks down low, and there's the finish for B.J. Plummer, the freshman.
Flare screen and just a designed slip out of the out-of-bounds play. That was a good play.
Venters dribbles away from the far sideline, passes back in that corner to Worley. Worley drives, spins, cut off, needs to be called for the travel. He was able to keep that pivot foot down initially, Mo, but then it toe slipped.
Yeah, I think it was the right call, but the official got bumped. Bumped enough that not to be a foul, but enough to cause a violation.
Oriole cross half court, the dribble under heavy pressure from Innocente. Passes left side. Gives it up to Jackson. Back out to Oriole. Oriole gives it up. Another three is on the way. That one is off the mark. Couple of hops off the rim. Allows North Florida to come away with an offensive rebound. The miss by Gaiman. He crashes the glass trying to grab a rebound off of another three-point miss. The ball's out of bounds, and Coach Few is arguing that it should be Gonzaga basketball. Trying to get a video review. And they are going to review it. Coach Few asks for a review. So, again, the new rules in college basketball, coaches get one review. If you win the review, you get one more. If you lose the review, this counts as a timeout, and you don't get any more reviews in the game. So it's a maximum of 2 that you can have. As the officials take a look at it. 26-16, Gonzaga over North Florida, 9:03 to play. Our next game is on Saturday. We'll make the annual trip over to Seattle to play UCLA. We've already played them 5 years in a row. Get them again. Bruins coming off a win over Oregon just a couple of nights ago. They've already started conference play. When you have 80 teams in your conference, you have to get an early start. The Big Ten's played a couple. Getting a look at the replay, and I think
are we going to win it?
Should be an easy one. Yep.
Yeah, that's ours. Yep. Good.
Looked like Mason Lee was last to touch, but we'll play the game. Late tip in Seattle, 8:30 start.
Really?
On Saturday.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So Zags and UCLA go at it again. It's been a great series. Zags have had a lot of success. Remember, lost last year 65-62. It was one of those games that it felt like GU had a chance to win, but so many close losses last year. So UCLA won. First college game played down at the new arena down there.
Intuit Dome or whatever. Yeah, where the Clippers plays. Cool spot, man. I was really impressed with the technology and everything in the seats. And then my favorite part of the arena has the most bathrooms of any stadium in North America. And they bragged about it, but it's also like Steve Ballmer, when he did his opening press conference, I think people laughed at him. He's like, everybody wants to stand in line, no matter what seat you're in. And so, like, there'd be a bathroom around the corner, a little what, you know what I mean? But you're like, awesome. You know what I mean? Like, cool setup, too. It's like straight up and down. You know what I mean? Like, not a bad seat in the house type of deal.
I remember, too, they had the deals where it's like you do trivia questions, like your seat lights up.
100%.
So you talk about Steve Ballmer.
It was neat. And then they had that court out in the foyer so people can, like, shoot around before the game. It was a neat experience.
Yeah, it was. Play them over another really cool venue, Key Arena. They replaced Key Arena, Climate Pledge Arena. Here's Steele Venters coming off the screen and banging in a 3, his second made three-pointer of the game. 29-16 is the score. Under 9 minutes to play first half. Plummer dribbles away from pressure. He gives it up out top. They work it to Oriole, who's still looking for his first points of the game, and he's got them. 29-19. Worley out top. Quick swing to Venters on the left sideline. Couple dribbles over to St. Superior. Mario refuses a screen. Hops into the paint. Leaves it for Innocente. Cutting from the corner. He lays it up and in.
Yeah, good ghost cut in the corner by Innocente. And that was a beautiful rollover crossover to split the defense by St. Superior in the ball screen action.
Plummer with it. Short pass out top. Gaiman briefly gives it up to Jackson. Back to Gaiman. The lefty fires another 3 and knocks it down. I mean, Mo, he's in his shooting motion before the ball even gets in his hands.
I know.
He handed that thing off and it was already going. They do not mess around. Venters trying to drive baseline. Cut off. Finds Innocente cutting again. Manny spins. Kicks left corner. Another 3 on the way. It's good and a foul. Mario St. Superior hammered by the freshman Plummer. Makes his second three-pointer of the game and has an opportunity to 4-point play when we come back. 34-22, we've got an official timeout on the floor with 7:45 to play in the first half. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog Basketball from Learfield.
At Papa Murphy's, we hand make delicious pizza from scratch every day so that you can bake it to perfection in your oven just the way you like it. Introducing Stuffed Mondays. Every Monday, get any large stuffed pizza for only $16.99. That's over 4 pounds of pizza, fresh from your oven. Enough to feed the whole family. Papa Murphy's Stuffed Mondays. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Offer available in store only. Call ahead to order.
Look, I'm not going to tell you have to have a Camus Rewards card when you come to Northern Quest. You don't. You don't have to earn points on every dollar you spend here or enjoy prize entries, dining discounts, pre-sale concert tickets, and so on. Heck, you don't even have to receive free cash money for doing what you already do here. After all, free country, right? Camus Rewards for all the ways you play.
At Western National Insurance, Nice is a little word that does big things for everyone. Nice is a helping hand when you need it most, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can trust the person on the other end of the call. For more than a century, we've been protecting individuals, families, and businesses with Nice as our foundation. Experience the power of Nice for yourself. Ask your independent insurance agent for Western National.
You're listening to Gonzaga basketball from Learfield. Let's go back courtside. Once again, alongside two-time NBA champion Adam Morrison. Here's the voice of Gonzaga basketball, Tom Hudson.
Welcome back. Zags have a 34-22 lead over visiting North Florida. It was Christmas season. Also, let's not forget it's Pearl Harbor Day, Mo.
Yeah.
84 years ago today that happened. And always,
did you go to that when we were last there in Hawaii?
I
didn't have a chance to, and I regret it.
Powerful.
Yeah, that's what I've
very,
heard.
very powerful. Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. You know, I saw just recently, one of the traditions is somebody who survived, who passed away, the boats down there, they take their remains to be with the remainder of the people who never were recovered from the wreckage. Yeah, powerful, powerful place. Highly recommend it if you ever get over to Honolulu. It was a moving trip, great experience. But that is today, December the 7th, 1941. As we stop and pause to remember, Mario St. Superi will step to the free throw line. Trying to finish off a 4-point play. And he does. Zags lead at 35-22. Full court pressure coming from Gonzaga. Oriole dribbles it into the front court to break it. Bounces it over left side to the freshman, Katie. Back out to Oriole for Katie again, three-point line. Passes it out top. Jackson coming off a couple screens, fires and misses. Huff fights the rebound away from Gabin. Quickly to Innocente, who's into the front court on the right side. Gives it up. St. Superi shoots another and hits another three. All his field goal attempts and makes from behind the three-point line. He has 10. The Bulldogs lead at 38-22.
Playing in a great rhythm from beyond the arc tonight.
Oriole gives it up out top for Gaiman. Snaps a pass quickly into the hands of Lee. Back over to Jackson on the far side. In the corner to Oriole. Back out top. Katie fakes the three, drives, wraps a pass out top. Gaiman shoots and misses another three-point shot for the Ospreys. St. Superi into the front court with it. Looking down low, instead tries to fire a pass in the corner. It's tipped, but Zags still come away with it. Ventures has it to St. Superi. Mario dribbles to his right. Shot up, won't go down. Ball tipped in the hands of Huff. Braden lays it in with the right hand. Huff into double figures, joining St. Superi. He has 10. Zags lead is now 18.
St. Superi with a wry smile right there. He wanted the assist.
Osprey. Out to Katie. Now Gaiman. Back out to Jackson. He'll set and fire from 5 steps behind the line. It's off the rim, the glass, and into the hands of Worley. Galen into the front court. Weaves his way to about 8 feet. Little one-hander won't go down. The rebound is secured by the Ospreys. 40-22, Zags' biggest lead of this first half. Oriole brings it into the front court and asks for a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 5:52 to play in our game's first half. Boy, Mo, the shoe game continues at Gonzaga.
Oh, my gosh.
We've got orange. We've got, like, light blue, almost like teal and pink. Mario's got, to be quite honest, looks like one of them just kind of took 3 or 4 cans of paint and just splashed them around a little bit. Orange with a base and then a lot of different colors.
So we used to have to
one
wear
of the walk-ons, it looks like walking to the end of the bench.
Leopard print or something.
Leopard prints.
We used to have to wear like either blue, white, or red, like obviously our colors. And about 10 years ago, I remember I asked Coach Few, like, you know what, Mo, who really cares anymore? Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, if the players want it, want your players to feel good.
Return to action out of the timeout. And And it's a turnover. Braden Smith back on the floor, comes over the basketball, surveys the situation, dribbles to his left, leaves it for Huff, trailing, two-handed flush. Zags have their first 20-point lead of the game.
Good patience by Braden Smith right there, waiting for everybody to clear out and then hit this trailer for the easy two.
Oriole into the front court with it. Now we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against the Zags.
Speaking of sneakers, North Florida wearing Under Armour, and if you're a true hoop head, you heard Steph Curry left Under Armour. It was supposed to be a lifetime deal, so that'd be interesting. He becomes a free agent. He is 37, free agent on the shoe market, but he feels like a guy that could sell sneaks for life, right? That type of player. Because obviously I coached on the Under Armour circuit on the girls' side, and everybody loved the Steph Currys. Not just because of Curry, like they're good shoes, right? So
basically see what they do with them.
See what they do with them, right?
Yeah,
so.
Smith with the bucket. Zags doubling up North Florida. It's 44-22. Yeah, we'll be interesting to see what they do with him.
Well, he has that Jordan feel. Obviously, Jordans are always going to be king, but still sell shoes even though he's retired because of his style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oriole kicks it out. The three is off the mark for Dayachuk, who hasn't shot a ton of threes. He's missed the last two, and I think he's going to come out of the game after a couple of ill-advised shots.
Was there an ill-advised shot on this crew?
I think for the guy who's shooting 25% who's barely shot any, the rest of them are they've all shot 68, 75.
Yeah, just let them rip and let them fly.
Where are they now? 4 out of 18. So 18 of their 26 shots have been threes. Grant Foster fouled, shoots, and makes the first free throw. Fine, makes them both. It's 46-22. Oriole into the front court. Pass over for Lee, almost stolen by Miller. Ospreys get it back. There's a hop-step drive from Hines. It's cut off, flips it back out to Oriole. Oriole, 12 seconds to shoot. Drives, kicks, extra pass in the corner to Lee. Back out to Oliver. Oliver with 5 seconds to shoot. Pull-up jumper from 15, no good. Ball tipped and into the hands of Smith. Smith quickly into the front court. Braden surveys, gets to the right elbow, leaves it for Worley. Poked away from him. Smith gets it back to Grant Foster. Now to Huff. Huff with another right-handed shot up. Crawls over the rim and in. Zags lead it now 50-22.
Braden's going to understand that this game might get out of hand in the second half. He's trying to get his right away. Don't blame him.
Make that 48-22. Yep. Another miss for the Ospreys. Where is he? 14?
Yeah.
14 and 5. Smith in the front court gives it up to Miller. Miller, quick jumper, rims out. Rebound, Gaiman for North Florida. Katie into the front court with it. Drive with the left hand over Huff. Wouldn't go down. Worley rebounds. Jalen, the former point guard, will bring it up the floor himself. Passes to Grant Foster in the far corner, who shoots a three and hits it. Hasn't hit a ton of them this year, just 12% coming in, but Barry's at 51-22 is the score. Make sure the scoreboard's got it at 50, but they did give him credit for the three-point shot. Lee out top, couple of dribbles to his right. Gives it up to Hines. Hines defended by Worley. Drives, kicks, three on the way, but before the shot gets up by Mason Lee, he steps out of bounds. Now we have an official timeout on the floor here in Spokane. Zags pulling away. It's 50-22. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
That's the sound of the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, saving you money and energy. With rebates on Energy Star appliances, so you can come back to a home full of savings. Discover more ways to save at ComEd.com/home savings. ComEd, powering lives.
Want your home comfortable all year long? Run your smart appliances with Hubspace, the Home Depot's exclusive smart home platform. One app controls over 200 smart products, like your thermostat, to keep your home the way you like. Hubspace, a smarter home in seconds.
Coca-Cola. For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists. For long distance love. For introverts and extroverts. The thinkers and the doers. For old friends and new. Coca-Cola. For everyone. Pick up some Coca-Cola at a store near you.
Hey, adults with moderate to severe Crohn's disease, are your Crohn's symptoms keeping you out of the picture? Get back in it with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
With Skyrizi, you can feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi can help deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist today about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Check out GoSkyrizi.com today.
Every Nissan Frontier is battle tested. Its frame is twisted. Its door slammed 13,000 times. And its bed drop tested over and over and over. We do all of that to the V6 powered Frontier, so you never have to hold back. Nissan, ranked #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
Every now and then I rinse it out, and I need Downy rinse tonight, and I need it more. And I can't rest the bed and the smell never leaves. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark. The sweat and dead short smells like a dog car. I'm Downy rinsing tonight.
Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash. When impossible odors get stuck in,
Rinse it out.
So 4 out of 19 shooting. We talked about the rebounding. Mo just brought it up. Gonzaga plus 11 on the season. North Florida's minus 10.5. The Bulldogs plus 12 right now. 22-10. They've out-rebounded the Ospreys.
Knew that was going to happen most likely. Gonzaga right now, 12 assists, only 4 turnovers. Terrific ball movement as well. So we see 2:47 left in this first half. I want to extend the lead. Obviously, very comfortable, 28 up. But want to keep playing fast and get guys in rhythm. Like I said, Braden Huff has been terrific, 7 of 11, 14 and 5. I would imagine probably plays the first maybe media and a half in the second half. Yeah. But also, too, like sometimes, obviously, but sometimes maybe you want to let a guy go get 25, right? Yeah. I mean, why not? It's not his fault either. That's the other part. That's the argument sometimes, especially you see it in the high school level when kids get taken out. It's like, well, if it's their senior year, it's not their fault that they're blowing somebody out, right? Yep. You know what I mean? Like,
I know for sure. Play. He's coming off his third 20-point game of the season.
Keep him rolling.
Braden Smith trying to lob it into Braden. It's knocked away and out of bounds by Mason Lee. So Smith will check out. St. Sapuri returns. Mario is going to inbound for the Bulldogs. He's off to a nice start, 10 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. He's got a 4-point play as part of that. Inbound to Grant Foster in front of the Ospreys bench, and we're going to get a little arm bar, kind of a push there, and it goes against Oriole.
We should do a giveaway or something for like a 4-point play, like the Learfield 4-point play of the season, because you only see 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially at the college level. You obviously see more in the NBA just because there's more games, obviously, than the guys that are just higher level shot makers. We got to tell our boss that. We got to scrape in some more money in for us.
Oh, by the way, when we were in, I agree. When we were in break, they reviewed that play, and it was a 2-point shot. Tyon's last field goal make. He goes 1 out of 2 at the line here. Checking back in, Dejana. Davis Fogel has checked in for the first time, so the lead is 51-22 now. Gaiman has it out top. Short pass to Lee.
Wasn't there a good Motown band called the Four Tops?
Yes.
The Four Tops 4-point play of the season.
Oriole drives, kicks, Lee misses. Boy, the guys who are good shooters have not been able to knock them down here tonight. Now 4 out of 20 from behind the line. Grant Foster drives, can't get up a shot, kick out St. Superi. He flips it back to Grant Foster. He's open. That shot is off the mark. Rattles out into the hands of Lee. Huff going for the steal, tipped it out of bounds. Zags lead at 51-22. North Florida scored the first bucket of the game. Zags got a 3 from Steel Ventures and have led ever since. Gaiman looking in the paint, pass deflected and taken away by St. Superi, who looks up and dribbles it off his leg out of bounds.
Whoopsies.
29-point lead will head the other way. Not going to see that very often.
No. I had a coach one time who was really good, obviously, and he would go, yikes. The great Phil Jackson. So he was going, yikes.
Ospreys have missed their last 9. The Zags have scored 20 in a row. Had a 26-0 run the last time these two teams met, and that ends the 20-0 spurt by the Bulldogs. Osprey is second made 3 of the game, and then Grant Foster travels with it. Osprey stepped in front of him. Tyon took an extra step. 51-25. Inbound to Osprey. St. Superior's going to pick him up full court. Osprey one-handed pass on the right side to Oliver, who's just returned. Dribbles out to about 40 feet, picks it up, able to get it away to Osprey.
It's Oriole, Huddy. You're thinking of the wrong bird.
I say, yeah, you're right. It's got me. Yes, you got me. And then Oriole hits it. Back-to-back threes for Oriole.
Bird.
Oh, I love it. St. Superior dribbles to his left. Bulldogs lead is 51-28 now. Fogel picks up his dribble. Skips it back left side, St. Superior. The screen from Huff. Bounces down low for Dejana. Well, everybody, myself included, I was about to make back-to-back mistakes, Mo. I thought he was bouncing that to Braden, and instead...
Well, he faked me out, too. That was good. He hit Dejana on the wing. He froze the defense with his eyes right there. That was a beautiful pass.
That's funny. Our boss's mom was in the office before we came out, and she asked me, and it's the irony of life, right? Because I feel like most of the time I don't call guys by the name of the mascot. She's like, what do you do when you mess up? I was like, well, we laugh at each other.
Yeah, move on. And the beauty of radio is we could lie all we want.
That's
Nobody's going to know.
Dejana missed his first free throw. We messed up. We corrected it and have a good laugh. Dejana misses both free throws. Gaiman had his hands on the rebound and lost it out of bounds. Zags caught a break there. I think they shoved him out of bounds. And Fogel and Huff were there trying to grab the rebound. And
have you ever been bird watching before?
No.
And Eagles. Eagles are fun.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Do it in Coeur d'Alene. It's actually pretty cool. Done it a couple times. There's like 50, 60 of them. There's like a week or 2 weeks that they fly in. It's actually pretty interesting. You're like, I'm definitely over 40 if I'm getting excited to go watch the birds.
There's some binoculars you can borrow if you want to go next time. Inbound to Huff. Double team comes. He spins to his right, leans in and scores. Power move from Huff. Bulldogs with 20 seconds to play in the half have a 53-28 lead. Braden was 16 in the first 20 minutes of action. Ospreys will hold for the last shot. It's Oriole with the basketball. It's a screen from Gaiman. Dribbles to his left. Soft balance three. Front rim no good. Gaiman had his hands on it. Knocked away from behind by Venters. And out of bounds. That'll bring us to halftime. Zags dominate the first 20 minutes, 53-28. Mo and I are going to take a break here. Luke standing by with some highlights with our halftime scoreboard. We'll be back with the stats coming up in a little bit. But the Zags with a 25-point halftime lead. We're back after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog Basketball from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
On the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the Numerica Credit Union Halftime Show. Numerica Credit Union. Life moves. Live well. Federally insured by NCUA. We'll bring you stats and analysis from the first 20 minutes, as well as a look at scores from around the nation. Now we head back inside the Learfield Network studios.
53-28, Gonzaga has the lead over North Florida at the halftime break. Luke Hallett with you inside the Learfield Network studios. Take a listen to a couple of highlights for our opening 20 minutes of play. Gonzaga getting some impressive performances from DeJohna today. He makes an in-between-the-legs save, leading to a Huff layup.
Dribbles, steps back, shoots, and misses. Ball is loose. DeJohna saves it. What a beautiful save into the hands of Braden Huff. Oh, I think he went between his legs.
Yeah, it was
but that pushed 7-footer.
Wow. Great athleticism, great hustle as well. That looked like it was going to be for sure out of bounds.
Gonzaga, though, far from done in the first half. You had Mario St. Superior with 10 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Cashes in from deep.
Quickly to Innocente, who's into the front court on the right side. Gives it up. St. Superior shoots another and hits another 3. All his field goal attempts and makes from behind the three-point line. He has 10. The Bulldogs lead at 38-22.
Braden Huff is a machine in the opening 20 as well. 16 points on 8 of 12 shooting this put-up. Put the Zags up 20.
And it's a turnover. Braden Smith back on the floor, comes over the basketball, surveys the situation, dribbles to his left, leaves it for Huff, trailing, two-handed flush. Zags have their first 20-point lead of the game.
Good patience by Braden Smith right there, waiting for everybody to clear out and then hit this trailer for the easy 2.
The 53-28 lead for Gonzaga at the break. Some scores from college basketball when we come back. This is Gonzaga basketball from Learfield.
Zag fans, whether you're fueling up before tip-off or celebrating the win after the game, Anthony's at Spokane Falls is your spot. Just minutes from the kennel, you'll find Northwest hospitality at its best. Wild seafood, local beer and wine, and stunning views of Spokane Falls. So gather your crew, bring your Zag spirit, and make Anthony's at Spokane Falls part of your game day tradition. Get your reservation at anthonys.com.
Support Gonzaga basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to ZagsNILCollective.com and get started.
Living a healthy, happy life is built on a foundation of good habits, wholesome foods, plenty of sleep, regular exercise, and for women, a breast cancer risk assessment by age 25, and annual screening mammograms beginning at 40. Our convenient Spokane area locations make scheduling your mammogram easy. Schedule your exam today. Call 509-455-4455 or visit www.inlandimaging.com/appointments.
Time for a check of the scores around the WCC and around the nation. Let's go to the network studios.
Halftime between Gonzaga and North Florida. 25-point advantage for the Bobcats, 53-28. Gonzaga has the lead, looking like they'll be 9-1 when this one comes. Curtains. Lou Callett with you inside the Learfield Network studio. Scores from around the WCC are as such. One game in progress. Seattle U and UTEP. Just 12 seconds left on this one. Seattle U leading 75-68. They'll be 7-2 when all is said and done in that contest, coming off a win their last time out, and then a loss against their last Division I opponent, Santa Barbara, a bounce-back effort today for the Red Hawks. Three other games that went final. Nevada upending Washington State by 14, 78-64 inside Beasley Coliseum in Pullman. Cougs won last year in Reno, but this year Nevada extracts revenge. 7-3 now are the Nevada Wolfpack. St. Mary's is 9-1. They defeat Davidson 70-61. They also have just one loss on the season. That's to Vanderbilt. Outstanding performance from Joshua Dent today. He goes for 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in the Gales win. San Francisco lost their last time out on the hardwood, falling to North Alabama by 2, but they dust themselves off and knock off Mississippi State by 3, 65-62. They best the Bulldogs to improve to 6-4 on the season. As for the top 25, 12th ranked Alabama, remember they lost to Gonzaga earlier this year. They dominate UTSA, the Crimson Tide, 97-55. Crimson Tide, Nate Oates and his bunch outscore the Roadrunners 56-17 in the first half, behind 20 points, 7 boards, 6 assists from LeBaron Philon Jr. Crimson Tide are 7-2. 19th ranked Texas Tech handed LSU their first loss of the season in 82-58 fashion. Red Raiders outscoring the Tigers by 21 points in the opening half. 21st ranked Kansas wins by 20 over Missouri. Darren Peterson makes his return to the lineup. Much ballyhooed freshman pours in 17 points in an 80-60 win. And 16th ranked North Carolina in a physical affair, getting it done against Georgetown.
Stevenson, middle of the floor to Bogavant. Well out on the left side. Sends it on the left sideline to Dixon against the Georgetown zone. In the middle of the post to Vasar. Spins, pivots, goes up, draws the foul, and hooks it home. What a nice move by Vasar, and he is fired up.
Henry Vasar goes for 18 points, 15 boards. That's Jones Angel from Learfield on the call. 16th ranked North Carolina runs away late from Georgetown, winning 81-61. Was a 5-point ball game at the break. Tar Heels use a big second half to escape against Georgetown and prove to 8-1 on the season. Before we go any farther, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Gonzaga basketball from Learfield.
Your home for Gonzaga basketball. KFOO 96.1 FM Opportunity, an iHeart radio station.
Bulldogs again with a big lead at halftime, 53-28 over North Florida. Gonzaga looking like they'll be 9-1 when this one comes to a conclusion. We'll send you back out to the kennel in just a moment for stats with Huddy and Mo. This is Gonzaga basketball from Learfield.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you'll get to lay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Savannah.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, My work here is done.
24 monthly bill credits on experience beyond 4 well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay out earlier. Cancel finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1/2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
It is halftime here at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you. 53-28 is the Gonzaga lead. Well, Ag West Farm Credit is a financial cooperative that provides financing, crop insurance, and related services to farmers and ranchers across the West, from small family businesses to large operations. Ag West brings the experience and financial know-how to help you grow your best future. We take a look at these halftime statistics. Braden Huff, leading scorer, 16 points on 8 of 12 shooting. Mario St. Superior made 3 shots on 3 attempts. They were all three-pointers. He also was fouled and made the free throw for a 4-point play. 10 points. So those two guys are the Zags in double figures. 6 points from Miller off the bench. Venters knocked down a couple of threes on 3 shot attempts. He has 6 points. 4 points for Jalen Worley, who was moved into the starting lineup today with the absence of Graham Ike. Graham getting the night off with a sore ankle. 2 points scored by Inocente. 2 points for Braden Smith. Tyon Grant Foster finished with 5 first-half points. Dejana had 2 for the Bulldogs, who shoot 21 out of 33. They were at 63.6%. 5 out of 9 shooting 3, 6 out of 10 at the free throw line. Mo, you talked about it. Braden Huff wanting to get going and get things moving. He's at his season average at halftime and pretty much was able to get what he wanted.
Yeah, they obviously found him inside, and then there's the height differential, and obviously add the skill set to it. Just makes it really difficult for North Florida to have any defensive prowess against them.
Cameron Oriole knocked down 3 threes. He has 9 points to lead the visitors from Jacksonville. Trey Katie off the bench with 5. Kent Jackson had 5 points in the first half. Well, how about these numbers? 11 out of 33 shooting, 23 three-point attempts. There were 6 out of 23 shooting threes. You talked about maybe getting to 40, and they might surpass your number.
Yeah, they're right on pace to shoot that number of threes. That's the only chance they had to stay in the basketball game. Some of them are head scratchers, but why not when you're a 35-point dog or whatever it was.
5 out of 9 shooting threes for the Bulldogs. I think you have to like that, coming off the 9 of 18 against Kentucky, and haven't shot a ton, but shot a good percentage again.
Yeah, we're playing in rhythm. Obviously, our strength is going to be inside. Anytime you have Braden Huff and obviously Graham, who's not playing tonight, but you're going to throw it inside first. But we're playing in a lot of rhythm, taking good threes. Hopefully that continues in the second half.
The Bulldogs getting 3 threes from St. Superior, 2 from Steel Ventures as part of that 5 for 9 effort. Gonzaga doubling up North Florida on the glass, 24-12. 12 assists, 6 turnovers for the Bulldogs. 6 assists, 8 turnovers committed by North Florida. Again, the Ospreys shoot 33%. The Zags shoot 63%. Gonzaga leads it by 25. 53-28 is our halftime score. We're going to take a break here. Second half action coming your way from the kennel right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Grammy Award-winning global superstar Rosalia presents Lux Tour 2026, live across North America. Get tickets Thursday at livenation.com.
Coca-Cola. For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists. For long-distance love. For introverts and extroverts, the thinkers and the doers, for old friends and new. Coca-Cola, for everyone. Pick up some Coca-Cola at a store near you.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get your mother-loving ears on, because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Missouri.
Zags have just returned to the floor to get ready for the second half here. They lead at 53-28. Again, North Florida scored the first basket of the game, but a Steel Ventures 3 moments later put the Zags ahead. Gonzaga using a 20-0 run to take control of this basketball seemingly as they lead it by 25, getting ready for the second half, Mo, and an opportunity to finish this thing out strong. I'm sure, Coach, for you. It's amazing. And I think I said this before. You and I have talked about this multiple times. One of the things that makes him as good as he is and headed to the Hall of Fame is he cares as much about this one as he did about the one on Friday. And he's still jumping up and down and still getting frustrated when there's a missed play. And you know he's going to want to finish this 20 minutes out, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what builds the culture that we have is playing the right way every single time. Don't looking at the score. All those things are cliche, but some programs don't do it. And it's harder to do those things every time than the opposite. So, you know, he coaches the same. The preparation is the same. I mean, you walked in the shoot around. I was at shoot around today, and they were prepping on both ends, full sweat. And it's like, no, man, this is how we do things, and it's a standard of excellence. So you're right. And I guarantee he's telling his guys, hey, let's get rolling. And then, you know, he won't say it, but Davis is probably going to get some run. Hopefully Fogel, you know, then DeJana as well. And you know, your point guard, Braden Smith may play me a little bit more, you know, because he's earned that right. So, you know, just playing the right way is such an easy thing to say. Can you do it every time, right? So hopefully they do that. They probably will in the second half. But this North Florida team, I mean, we were walking out, and this is not a knock. Division I basketball players, but these guys are not very tall, man. No. I'm just looking at them like, where's the height? Where's the poundage and everything else, but
we talked about it. Dalton Gaiman is the biggest in their rotation, essentially at 6'7", 223. Zags have the ball to open the second half, moving left to right here. St. Superi passes left side into Chente. Both teams, the original starters out there to open the second half. And Chente top the key to Worley, who started for EK. Worley gives it up to St. Superi. He finds Huff off the drive. Braden lays it in. Zags push the lead to 55-28. 20 seconds gone by here in the second half. Oriole, 3 3-pointers in the first half, driving. His pass is stolen by St. Superi out to Innocente. He leaves it for Worley. Worley, little Euro step, flips it up and in. Zags with 4 quick ones out of the locker room, lead at 57-28. Lee hands it off to Hines. They work it around the perimeter. Jackson has it now. And another turnover. Innocente comes away with the basketball. Fires in the front court for Worley again. Shot off the mark. Challenged by Lee. I think Worley was expecting a little bit of contact. Didn't quite get it. Missed the shot. Oriole had it poked away by Innocente. And then Emmanuel is going to be called for the foul. He clearly grabbed the jersey of Oriole as they were chasing that loose ball.
Good hustle, though. He tipped the ball, and it's just going to the point you were making to start the second half. You could easily let that ball go in the backcourt, and he's still diving on the floor and trying to make a play.
Inbound to Oriole. One-handed pass right side. Jackson coming off his screen, and it's going to go as an illegal screen. The official says Dalton Gaiman went too much of the hip check there, knocking St. Superi to the ground.
Wiped him out on the baseline.
Mario, I want to confirm. One of those shoes is orange predominantly. The other one is purple predominantly, maybe?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on
here, but whatever.
Innocente has it from St. Superi to Worley. Left side pass. Ventures just knocked down a couple threes. Dribbles to the top of the key. Gives it up to St. Superi. He's shot 4 times. He's made it 4 times. All from behind the 3-point line. 13 points scored by St. Superi. It's 60-28. There's Oriole. It's pass deflected by Worley. Batted around, and Venters comes away with a loose ball. Steele dribbles into the front court. Pass Lee. Throws it. Intended for St. Superi. It's stolen by Jackson. Jackson the other way. Bumped off balance. Kicks it out to Oriole. One-hander over left side. Gaiman fakes the 3-point shot. Drives, leans in. Huff rejects it. Worley comes away with the basketball. Bulldogs on the run. St. Superi passes it left side. Venters dribbles once. Sets, fires, and hits. Third three made tonight by Steele Venters. He and St. Superior have combined for 7. All of the Zags makes from 3. It's 63-28. And a timeout called by North Florida. And this timeout will extend into a full timeout to 17:37 mark. Gonzaga out of the locker room continues to grow its lead. Zags led 53-28 at halftime. They've scored the first 10 points out of the locker room for a 63-28 advantage. We're back after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog Basketball from Learfield.
Anyone who works for themselves has the toughest boss on the planet. A real taskmaster with no respect for nights or weekends. Still, it doesn't have to be lonely at the top. Wheatland Bank makes running a business seamless with a careful mix of personal service, deep resources, and the latest tech. After all, you're only human. Unlike that bully whose name's on the door, you're 5-star Wheatland Bank. Relationships you can count on.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Arby's 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts or ham. Juicy, delectable applewood smoked ham underneath a melty blanket of Swiss cheese, and then more ham. Juicy, delectable applewood smoked ham underneath a melty blanket of, oh, you get it. It's 2 of the same sandwich. Ham and Swiss melts. 2 for $7. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Support Gonzaga basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to ZagsNILCollective.com and get started.
From blowout wins,
it's all Zags here pulling away,
to buzzer-beating buckets.
He's got it! 6/10 of a second to play. Zags lead by 2.
We do it all. This is Gonzaga basketball.
Zags used a 20-0 run in the first half to extend a 9-point lead to 29. They were up 31-22, went ahead 51-22. They've scored 10 straight coming out of the locker room, so a 20-0 run and a current 10-0 run. Zags have lead up to 35, still 17.5 to play here in Spokane. Well, Zags fans, it's back. Catch the Mark Few Radio Show on Mondays at noon on 590 KQNT and Alt 96.1. Hear from the coach throughout the season. Get inside information, analysis, and reaction straight from Coach Few. It's the Mark Few Show Mondays at noon on the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield. Zags making easy work of the Ospreys here so far. And Braden Huff, the leading scorer, 18 points, coming off of that 20-point performance against Kentucky on Friday night. St. Superior, 4 for 4. He's knocked down 4 threes. Steele Venters, 3 of 4. He's hit 3 3-point shots. Hines inbounds to Oriole. Back to Hines. And a couple of baskets early has been silent since. Over to Oriole again. Now left side, Jackson. Jackson dribbling. At it, poked away by Worley. Gets it back. Pass it out to Lee. Lee hands it off to Jackson. He'll fire a really deep one from the left side and hit. 63-31. Warley between the circles for the Zags. Hands it off to St. Superior. Now Huff the three-point line into Gente. Bulldogs move around the perimeter into the hands of Steele Venters, who finds Huff down low. Braden with an easy 2. Back-to-back 20-point games for the junior out of Illinois. It's 65-31.
Designed back screen out of the timeout. Great execution.
Well, that should have been an and one.
Yeah, he got shoved.
Pushed him back. Jackson fires a one-handed pass, almost throws into the Kennel Club. It's saved by Lee. Lee gets it to Oriole. Pass back out to Jackson. Just hit the deep one. As 8 seconds on the shot clock, gets a screen from Gaiman, dribbles to his left, shoots another tough 3. That one's rebounded by Hines on the miss. Hines put back, blocked by Huff, and Braden's whistled for the personal foul. It's that universal call for the official whenever you want to. You just say, you got him down low.
Yeah.
That's he's 6'10". He's standing up straight while the 6'2" guard tried to shoot. He didn't need to.
My favorite is when they signal for push and the guy said 2 hands are up. Oh my God.
First one for Hines is good. He's a 65% free throw shooter on the season. As you might imagine, a team that shoots 30-plus threes a game, they don't shoot a ton of free throws. He hasn't shot a lot. 65% on the season. Hines ready for another. And makes that one. Trey Cady checks in. 65-33 is the Bulldog advantage. St. Superior brings the ball up the floor. Passes on the right sideline in front of the GU bench to Ventures. Quickly out to Worley. Now left side, St. Superior. Top of the key to Huff. Right side, Innocente. Fakes left, drives right, cut off on the baseline. Looks to St. Superior, who finds Worley. Worley's shot is rejected. That was Hines who went up to deny Worley at the rim. Oriole, one-handed pass over to Hines. Gets a screen, dribbling out top, tries to split 2 white shirts, maybe trying to do too much after the block. Worley comes away with it on the steal. 3-on-2, Worley finds Innocente into the basket, wraps it over in the corner to Ventures. Ventures double-teamed over there, bounces to Innocente. Now for Worley. Worley trying to throw it out for St. Superior, knocked away by Hines, but Mario comes away with a loose ball behind his back. He bounces it to Huff, who lays it up and in for his 21st and 22nd points of the game, 67-33.
Beautiful behind-the-back pass from Mario. That was pretty.
67-33 is our score. 4.5 gone by here in the second half. Oriole gives it up. Here's a drive, and the ball is booted out of bounds. Cady trying to bully his way through Braden Huff. Loses the basketball. 15:24 to play in Spokane. We have an official timeout. Zags 67, North Florida 33. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
That's the sound of the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, saving you money and energy. With rebates on Energy Star appliances, so you can come back to a home full of savings. Discover more ways to save at ComEd.com/home savings. ComEd, powering lives.
Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There, the last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
Hey, adults with moderate to severe Crohn's disease, are your Crohn's symptoms keeping you out of the picture? Get back in it with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
With Skyrizi, you can feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi can help deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist today about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Check out GoSkyrizi.com today.
15 minutes, 24 seconds left on this Sunday night game between the Bulldogs and visiting North Florida, and it's all Gonzaga. 67-33 is our score. Zags have led for the overwhelming majority of this game. North Florida led for 19 seconds after making the first basket. Gonzaga's led for 23 and a half since. And continues to dominate this game. Gonzaga basketball brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. If you're just joining us, Grand Ike not playing tonight. More than expect him back when the Zags play UCLA in Seattle. Another top 25 matchup for Gonzaga. UCLA 7-2, coming off a win over Oregon, a team that we're going to see a week from Saturday in Portland. Zags led in scoring by Braden Huff. He has 22 points on 11 of 15 shooting. Looks like he's going to stay on the floor for the time being. St. Superior next in line for the Zags, 13 points, 6 assists against 2 turnovers. He also has 2 steals. Jalen Worley getting his first start as a Zag with Ike on the bench. 6 points, 5 rebounds, couple of assists, 3 steals, and a blocked shot, as he always seems to do. Just a little bit of everything to help the Zags win. Huff, Grant, Foster, Fogel, Miller, and Smith on the floor for Gonzaga. Inbound to Hines. There's a whistle. We'll get a foul call. It's going to go against Miller. Grabbing hold of Kent Jackson. Still no one in double figures for the visiting Ospreys.
Osprey's like a hawk type, isn't it?
Oh, there's a left-handed hook up and good. It is Katie with the bucket. You know what, Mo, we might have to go to the Google machine.
I think so.
I thought it was...
it's like a hawk type bird of prey, right?
Yes, yeah.
Like a smaller bird of prey.
Yeah. There's Grant Foster from the high post on the right side. A little too strong with the jumper. Rebound goes to Oriole. Oriole gets a screen from Katie. Drives, little body bump on Smith and scores. 67-37, and now Grant Foster throwing a pass for Braden Smith, who wasn't anticipating the pass, and it's thrown out of bounds. Oops. Turnover on the Zags. Gives it back to North Florida. Oriole bounces it to Plummer. Fakes right, drives left, forces one way. Strong and off of the glass.
That's the plays ran for me, and I'm shooting it hell or high water. He was not passing that ball.
Yeah, and it was both. And he still shot it. Goodness. Foul called on the rebound against North Florida, and Gonzaga will bring it into the front court. Fogel, one dribble, picks it up, looks to Grant Foster, right wing. He lost control, got it back, drove, missed. Huff rebounds and puts it in. He's got 24. 69-37 is the Gonzaga lead. He dribbles to his right, underhanded flip, gives it up to Hines. Hines thought about a three, pulled it down to Plummer, fakes the handoff. Plummer drives, gets all the way to the rim, throws a pass, and it's stolen. Should have laid it up, but instead turned it over. Right corner pass from Grant Foster to Smith. Smith to Miller, extra pass in the corner. Fogel drives from the baseline, throws it down with two hands. The Bulldogs lead at 71-37.
Great ball movement, swing. Rip and drive by the freshman in the finish.
Oriole with it. And hounded by Smith. Gets a screen, dribbles to his right. Short pass out top for Jackson. Jackson defended by Miller. Gives it up. Katie fakes the three. Passes to Plummer. Plummer driving with the left hand. Now retreats. Hands it off to Jackson. 6 seconds to shoot. He does, and he hits. And Ken Jackson. 68 of his 92 shots coming in with behind the three-point line. And that is a trend that's continuing. 9 of 10 shots tonight have been threes. Grant Foster power dribble into the paint. Surrounded by 3 Navy shirts. Here's a whistle. The foul's going to go against Oriole, sending Grant Foster to the free throw line. Grant Foster, line, where he's shooting 63% on the season. 3 for 4 tonight. And converts on his first opportunity here. Still just under 13 minutes to play here. Zags have reached the century mark twice. I'm going to have words with Ken Jackson when this game's over. He ran over here to throw the tags from his shirt away, and he threw them into my drink, Mo.
Oh, he did. Whoopsies.
Both free throws were good. 73-40 is the Gonzaga lead. Hines right side being hounded by Fogel, and there's got to be a foul somewhere, one way or the other. I don't care which it was.
So either offensive foul or a reach. They went with the reach on Fogel. Who threw those in there?
It was the Jackson kid. Looks like he just ripped him off his jersey. There's a drive. Shot wouldn't go down. Katie with the miss and another Gonzaga rebound. Bulldogs continue to dominate the class. Brad Foster drives, kicks it out to Fogel. Fogel into the paint. Hops off balance, comes up short.
Shoot the three.
Yeah, Katie rebounds, trying to throw the outlet. Huff stole it, but missed the shot. Coach Few wanted a foul call, but didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know how Huff airballs from 2 feet without getting hit in the arm. That's a missed call by a veteran official underneath.
Jackson, yeah, gives it up. They work in the corner to Hines for three, and he makes it. 73-43. The lead is 30 for the Zags. Fogel on the right side. Bounces it in the corner for Smith. Smith trying the no-look pass for Huff. And Braden looks a little gassed mode. Didn't step into that. One of the North Florida players just poked it away from him. 11:54 to play. Zags by 30. Back after this, you're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Look, I'm not going to tell you have to have a Cameras Rewards card when you come to Northern Quest. You don't. You don't have to earn points on every dollar you spend here or enjoy prize entries, dining discounts, pre-sale concert tickets, and so on. Heck, you don't even have to receive free cash money for doing what you already do here. After all, free country, right? Camas Rewards for all the ways you play.
Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Sports. When it comes to insurance, how hard does your team really work for you? At Marsh McLennan Agency, we do the shopping for the right insurance carrier, ensuring you get the right coverage tailored to your needs. Our local experts are dedicated to providing personalized service backed by the resources of Marsh, the global leader in insurance. Visit MMANorthwest.com and get started on finding a better insurance coverage for you. Go Zags!
Nothing is crazier than the kennel.
Oh my goodness! The one-handed dunk for tied at 63! What a play by the Bulldogs!
Let's go back courtside. Here's the voice of Gonzaga basketball, Tom Hudson.
Thomas and Adam Morrison with you here. The Bulldogs leading by 30. They've been up by as many as 35. We still have 11 minutes and 54 seconds to play, and Braden Huff now with 24 points in the basketball game to go along with 7 rebounds. St. Superi has 13. The Bulldogs are shooting currently 62% on the night. Gonzaga, one of the top offensive teams in the country. The Bulldogs shooting on the season 51.1% from the field. That's 23rd in the country. The Bulldogs have shot 50% or better in half their games this year. It's been pretty good for GU so far on the season. Been pretty good for GU here tonight. Oh, yeah. Braden Huff's going to get a little more run here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Why not?
Braden, new season high at 22 against Southern Utah. He's 2 points off his career high of 26 that he set against San Diego. Smith inbounds to Huff. Braden going to get one more crack at it. Passes out to Smith. He reposts, knocked away from behind, but a foul is going to be whistled. Nestor Dayachuk is going to pick up the personal foul. Smith checks out. St. Superi is in. Tijana in for Huff. Venters replaces Miller. Venters Off the bench, will inbound. Passes into Fogle in the near corner in front of the GU bench. Bounce out to DeJohn at the three-point line. Couple dribbles, hands it off to Venters. Steele fakes the three, penetrates, throws it up. Misses. Grant Foster is there to rebound and put it back in. Well, it almost looked like Steele was going to shoot it and maybe throw the alley-oop to Izzo and then kind of got caught.
Yeah, 2 minds and kind of rifled it off the glass.
B.J. Plummer, the freshman, back on the floor. Had it briefly. Now it's Oriole again. Dribbling to the free throw line. Over right side. A three-pointer is off the mark for Dayachuk, but a late whistle on a foul on DeJohn closing out.
Bad foul. You never foul a jump shooter. Cardinals sin in basketball.
Dayachuk's going to head to the free throw line. Dayachuk is playing just 9 minutes a game. 1 out of 7 shooting threes coming in. I don't know if I need to double check this. Look at it. Yeah, all of his field goal attempts today have come from behind the three-point line as he misses the first free throw. Transfer from Southern Utah, who we saw earlier this year. Second free throw is good. And the third one is good. 2 out of 3. Grant Foster had it poked away by Plummer, but he steps out of bounds with it. It'll stay with Gonzaga. Grant Foster will inbound in front of the GU bench. Pass into St. Superior. Back to Grant Foster. Plummer went for the steal. Grant Foster gets it, passes it over to Fogle. Picks up his dribble, looks down low. Grant Foster has it, spins, forces. It's blocked. Ball is out of bounds. Grant Foster last to touch, but are they going to get a push? I'm going to say North Florida touched it.
That's weird.
Ian had his hands on the ball, but Dag will keep it. Pass into Venters coming off a couple of screens, and he makes another three-pointer. Steele Venters with 4 made threes tonight. He's in the double figures with 12 at 78-45.
Gonzaga 8 of 12 downtown.
Oh, that's mostly Venters and St. Superior who have combined to go 8 of 10, huh?
That would be right. Wow.
There's an inbound, and Steele Venters going to be called for a kick as Plummer hit the deck.
8 of 9.
Little trip.
And Ochente is 0 for 1, yeah. 8 of 9. Miller's missed 1.
Oh, yeah, 4 out of 5. I'm sorry, I was looking at Steele's overall field goals. Yeah, you're right. Geez, 8 of 9.
Grant Foster missed 1. Wow, good for them. Oh. I wish we'd stop fouling, though, to be honest with you, when we're up 33 and just play defense without hacking somebody so we can keep the clock on a continuous.
Yeah, Plummer missed the free throw. DeJohn had the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. It'll stay on that end with North Florida. Yeah, it's Zags are in the bonus. I guess North Florida's in the bonus. Fogle rips it away. Zags come away with it. Venters to Fogle. Oh, goes up and just clears the rim. He was high flying, started to come down, and still was able to just get it over the rim. Oh, we're going to give him credit for a dunk? You have to, right?
Yeah, you do. It was close.
There's another steal, this time by Grant Foster. He drives, leans in, shot off the glass, and good. 82-45, Zags on top. 10:20 to play. Fogle 2 out of 3. Has 4 points. Grant Foster, with his bucket, moves into double figures at 11. The Zags on another little spurt here. They've scored 7 in a row, and there's going to be an offensive foul, and I think they're going to go check the monitor. Oh, right now you've got an overroll. The official's going to say that Tyon was in the cylinder. Took an elbow right to the face. There's no doubt about.
He's calling the cylinder, so the
contact.
Deldre, one of the officials, had clear out offensive foul, and the guy on the far side had cylinder, so they've obviously disagreed. And interesting, you rarely see the cylinder called.
They're going to call a foul on Tyon, say he was in the cylinder, and he took the elbow. We're getting a look at it.
I guess.
He went for this, letter of the law. He went for the steal and missed it. He was actually leaning back when that elbow was thrown.
Yeah.
Tough way to get a foul. Bulldogs still lead at 82-45. Tyon whistled for his second personal. And that's going to send Gaiman to the free throw line. He's 1 for 5 tonight. He's knocked down to 3 for 3 points. Lefty makes the free throw, and we'll shoot one more. And the second was good as well. 82-47. St. Superior. Grant Foster brings it across half court. Back to the freshman point guard. Bounces it high post for Fogle. Fogle kicks it out to Venters. Venters extra pass in the baseline as the Ospreys have backed off a little bit of his own. Grant Foster to Fogle, who goes up and absolutely springs up to throw down the two-handed dunk.
He's an athletic kid.
Yes, he is. Sure. Under 10 to play. It's 84-47. Damon, a little crossover on Dejana, spins right into Venters, who strips it away. St. Spirit comes away with loose basketball, fires the one-handed pass up to Fogle. Fogle driving, gets into the paint. Pass it left side for Venters. Another three. Halfway down, pops out. Rebound knocked away from Dejana by Lee, and Jackson comes away with it. Jackson gives it back to Lee, who fires and misses another three-pointer. Grant Foster rebounds. He's headed the other way. Gets all the way to the rim. Flips it up a little too strong. Back iron. Dejana rebound. Put back good. Oh, it's starting to feel like Sunday afternoon at the Y.
It's starting to get a little bit lackadaisical as far as the effort for the North Florida Ospreys.
86-47. Here's a drive from Oriole. A kick to Jackson. Wide open in the corner. Misses the three. And another Gonzaga rebound. Outlet St. Superior. He's into the front court with it. Goes up to Dejana behind the play. To Grant Foster. Drives, spins, had it poked away. So St. Superior comes away with those pass over his head to Fogle. Fogle drives, lays it up and in. Another magnificent pass from St. Superior. Flips it over his head, and no looker. They got right to Fogle, who drove for two more. Another missed shot for North Florida. Zags head the other way. St. Superior throwing an underhanded alley-oop for Fogle. Couldn't quite control it. Now he drives, spins, and scores again. And now North Florida is finally going to get a timeout. They'll do it right at the 8-minute mark, which will bring us to an official timeout. 90-47, Zags on top. We're back right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Coca-Cola. For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists. For long distance love. For introverts and extroverts. The thinkers and the doers. For old friends and new. Coca-Cola. For everyone. Pick up some Coca-Cola at a store near you.
Hey, adults with moderate to severe Crohn's disease, are your Crohn's symptoms keeping you out of the picture? Get back in it with Skyrizi.
Controlling everything to me.
With Skyrizi, you can feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi can help deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist today about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Controlling everything to me.
Check out GoSkyrizi.com today.
ahead to order.
Back to the kennel where it's all Bulldogs. Another scoring run for GU. The Zags have scored 8 straight points in less than 2 minutes, and the lead has grown to 43 with exactly 8 minutes on the clock. 5 Zags in double figures now. Huff on the bench with 24. Vendors has hit 4 threes. He has 12. St. Superior's hit 4 threes. He has 13. Grant Foster with 11. Nearly half of those coming from the free throw line. And then Davis Fogel, who's 5 of 6 from the field. That last bucket gets him to 10. Zags already this season have hit the century mark 2 times, I should say. This would be the third if they can score 10 points in the last 8 minutes. 122, the season high, in that record-setting win against Southern Utah. Out of the timeout, Innocente, Dejana, Fogel, Miller, and Smith. Jackson picks up his dribble,
nice.
No look pass. Yeah, nice look.
Great pass over the top.
Catching the finish. Katie, 90-49. Innocente dribbles from his left to his right, passes back left side. Fogel takes 3, little crossover dribble, steps back, fires the 3, and knocks it down. 93-49. 13 points for Fogel off the bench. Jackson picks up the dribble, bounces it to Plummer. Plummer slips and falls, but able to get a pass away before he does. The three-pointer is no good for Orioles. Zags with another rebound. Miller jump pass in the front court to Fogel, who dribbles it into the far corner. One-handed pass out to Dejana, now to Smith. Smith gets a screen from Dejana, picks it up, passes back left side. Fogel with it. Drives on Oriole, tries to throw it to Dejana. It's tipped by Katie and stolen. Hines on the drive, hop step into Smith, reverses, misses from point-blank range. Miller chases down the loose ball, gives it up to Fogel. Fogel on the run, lays it off the glass and in. Fogel makes it 95-49. He has scored Gonzaga's last 9 points.
Pretty athletic kid.
Yeah, he is. Oriole driving there to get, not Miller. I thought Miller on the reach in, but instead it'll be Innocente on the bump. Fogel with 15 points. He had 19 in that win over Southern Utah.
He scored them all in
double-figure game. Yeah,
second half. It's kind of going bonkers.
Grant Foster will check in for Innocente. Zags have scored 13 of the last 15 points. Oriole misses the free throw. Dejana comes away with the rebound. Fogel into the front court, defended by the freshman. Plummer passes it over to Miller, now on the sideline for Smith. Smith gets a screen from Dejana, dribbles to the right wing, passes back left side, Grant Foster. Drives with the left hand, gets to the rim, shot hits the rim, a whistle on a foul. It's going to go against B.J. Plummer. Number 4 on the freshman will send Grant Foster to the free throw line where he's 5 of 6 tonight.
Substitution for the Osprey. That would be number 3, Riley Thompson.
Grant Foster makes them both. Son's sitting over. He's doing the 6-7 thing. There's 6:07 left, right?
Yeah,
Is that where
that's probably where it's coming from. I'm going to tell him to stop. You get annoyed. I can't even hear him.
I love it.
It's all over my house. I got 3 kids. Obviously, you got 2 in that age gap. 6, 7. Quiet.
Fogel pass for Grant Foster. A little too hot.
Yeah.
Zags can't save it. And it turns over.
You can tell him to be quiet, too. You got enough.
That's cracking me up.
We got enough juice, you know what I mean? We've been friends for 7, 8 years, and we know each other's kids. You can tell him to shut up. I wouldn't mind. I know if Davis was messing around, I told him to be quiet, you wouldn't say a word. He'd be like, yeah, listen.
Ospreys miss a three. They rebounded. Plummer dribbles out, misses another three. Smith chases down the long rebound. 3-on-1. Smith on the run, throws up the alley-oop for Grant Foster. He gathers and scores. He had his choice, Grant Foster or Fogle, and he gave it up to Tyon. Katie underneath the basket, passes out to Plummer. Just couldn't get up a shot up on Dejana. 50-point lead for the Bulldogs now. Still 5:12 to play. Katie drives, couple of white shirts there to swat the shot away. Dejana and Grant Foster flying in. Katie, the freshman, wanted a foul call. Did not get it. The 5:07 mark. If you're looking for an all-star lineup of sporty all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, make the smart play and head on out to Cal. Back on the floor is Oliver, able to get it into Katie. The lefty fires a three and hits. Looks really tired right now is Izzo.
Yeah, he looks like he's gassed. There's a big difference in practice minutes and game minutes. Honestly, it's a real thing.
He's been on the floor for a pretty good stretch here with Braden Huff sitting on the benches tonight over with 24 points. Braden Smith refuses the screen, throws another alley-oop for Grant Foster, slicing down the baseline. Give Tyon two more.
Nice pass. Great ghost cut on the baseline.
Zags hit the century mark for the third time this season. Here's a miss. Fogle with the rebound. He's out and running. 4-on-3. Passes near side to Miller, who fires a three. And he knocks it down.
Tacos, Huddy.
That's 10. Yeah, there we go.
Is that our first one at home this year? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is our first one at home. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, the students who stuck around are going to be rewarded for their effort. It's finals week coming up, so some of them have made their way home, but yeah, for those who stuck around, heck yeah, some free tacos. Zags doubling up North Florida, 104-52. Back for the final 4:19. Right after this, you're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
The season is heating up, and ICCU is proud to be a sponsor of Gonzaga University Athletics. From tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first game to March's biggest moments, we're cheering on the Zags and supporting fans every step of the way. With powerful digital tools, local service, and a commitment to community, ICCU is your financial partner on and off the court. ICCU, looking after your daily balance. Let's go, Zags!
The crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
At Western National Insurance, we're passionate about the power of nice. That's because nice isn't just a word. It's our way of doing business. It's about surpassing expectations, bringing kindness and decency to our work, and providing a helping hand when you need it most. And we've been putting nice first for more than a century. Find out just how powerful nice can be. Contact your independent insurance agent today and ask for Western National.
Zags basketball lives here on the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield. Let's go back courtside. Now, alongside first-team All-American Adam Morrison, here's the voice of Gonzaga basketball, Tom Hudson.
104-52 is our score. Gonzaga over visiting North Florida. The Zags who've hit the 100-point mark for the third time this season. 10 made threes, the second most that they've hit this year. They made 14, and that win over Maryland down in Las Vegas. Well, Xfinity believes Gonzaga fans deserve a deal you can bank on. With Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, you get the most intelligent Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years. No contracts, no pump fakes, just a fast break for your future self. Zags coach Mark Few, 4 minutes, 19 seconds away from his 750th career win. Remember, he got 700 down in Malibu. Remember, we went out and celebrated with him a little bit. Just the three of us had a nice little talk.
Oh, yeah, we did. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Where'd we go? What was that place?
Chez J.
Chez J, yeah. I love that place.
Santa Monica.
Yep. Yeah, that was a fun evening because he didn't want any fanfare, but it was like.
But it's also, you know,
the fellas have a few.
Yeah, you know, it's the ability to slow down and stop.
Yep.
You know, this thing gets moving along. And always worried about something. Real fast. It's gotten to 750.
Yeah, I know. That's
They're
crazy.
getting in a rarefied air here. Plummer driving on Noah Holland, throws it up. It's rejected by DeJana, but they're going to call a goaltend. The Holland is checked in for the Bulldogs. He's out there with Grant Foster, Fogel, DeJana, and Smith. Adam Miller takes
We need to go back to Ches J this year.
Yeah, better because it's going to be off the tour.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We're going to be in Fresno or San Diego or Fort Collins, Colorado, or Logan, Utah, or Corvallis, or Pullman.
All wonderful towns.
Headed down to
all just majestic.
Texas as well. San Marcos.
It's hard to beat Santa Monica. That's what I'm comparing it to. So
right,
I'm not
exactly,
knocking their
right.
towns.
No.
So I'm just saying, like, compared to Santa Monica, you're like, dang it.
Grant Foster, right side. Drives. He is fouled as he hits the deck. He's going to shoot a couple more free throws. Dion, 7 of 8 at the line. He'll shoot a couple more. And Plummer, the freshman, picks up his 5th personal. He'll head to the bench with 4 points on 2 of 6 shooting.
What's the TV show involved with Ches J?
It was Billy Bob Thornton. It was the one before Landman. It's
which one?
The hotel right next door is where they shot it, right?
Yeah. It's a cool little spot. Food's actually not bad too.
Yeah.
They're like surprised. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty good and off the beaten path, quote unquote, a little bit for LA standards.
First free throw is good.
Beer's cold, which is always a plus. Always gets a positive Yelp review.
Steaks are cheap.
Yeah.
Dion scores 2 more at the free throw line, 106-54. It's 9 out of 10. Has 19 points. Oriole gives it up to Jackson. Over left side to Lee. Lee fakes the 3, now bounces it over to the far side. One in a pass out to Jackson. Another really deep one. That comes up short. And the rebound goes to Grant Foster. 3:25 to play. Grant Foster dribbles to the left wing, gives it up to Fogel. Fakes right, drives left. He's denied by Oriole. Dribbles out the free throw line, gives it up to Holland. Noah drives off balance. Wouldn't go down. Hung up on the rim and slips off into the hands of Jacobs. Jacobs is going to go coast to coast and lay it in. Fogel chopping his steps trying to block that, but Jacobs just into the game gets the layup. Smith the other way, brings it across the paint, gives it up to Holland. Noah fires a 3. That one halfway down won't go. And Jackson comes away with the basketball. Into the front court, he'll pull up and shoot a 3. That one rims out. Katie fighting for the rebound, and it is out of bounds. I tell you, that kid's played hard tonight, and that's a tough ask. He's been going against a 7-footer. He's been taking elbows.
Yeah.
Not intentional, just his chin happens to be where Izzo's elbows are, and he's been fighting hard, and pushing and shoving. Good for that young man, just a freshman. 106-56 is the Gonzaga lead. Hugh Rousemore's checked in, gives it up to Grant Foster. Grant Foster backing down the defender, switches to his left hand, misses, tries to tip in his own miss, couldn't. Holland comes away with the rebound. Noah's going to get up a little one-hander and rattle it home. Senior out of Rathdrum into the scorebook, 108-56. And let's see, I don't know if we've got a foul there or maybe some blood. I think he got hit in the mouth. Looks like he's got a little blood. Kate Orness is checking into the game.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I don't either.
What are they doing?
They're keeping him in the game. They said he was bleeding, but he's still in the game. So
whatever.
Or you aren't. Apparently he's not, because he's still out there. Oriole dribbling to his right, almost stepped into the backcourt, takes it all the way into the corner where he leaves it for Lee. Lee misses another 3-point shot. Holland fights for the rebound, comes away with it. Strong rebound to Rousemore, gives it up to Fogel, pulls up on the break, fires a 3. It's off the back iron. Ball is secured by Lee. Lee gives it up to Oriole, brings it into the front court. Little crossover on Rousemore, gets a screen, pull up from the right elbow. Oriole can't get it to go. Holland fights another rebound away from a couple of Navy shirts. We've got a jump ball call. 108-56 is the Gonzaga lead with 1:47 to play. Learn your bragging rights at Northern Quest with more slot machines, table games, restaurants, lounges, and luxury hotel rooms than anyone else in the region. Northern Quest, yes, the best. More at northernquest.com. Holland trailing. Gives it up to Rousemore on the right side. Dribbles out top for Orness. Fakes right, drives left. Tries to pass in the corner to Fogel. Out of the double team, it's stripped away and stolen. Oliver brings it into the front court. Gives it up to Katie. Had it stripped by Fogel, but Davis is whistled for the personal foul. Zags by 52 on their way to win number 9 on the season. Katie will step to the line. He has 12 points along with 3 rebounds. The left-hander hits his first free throw. Second one is good as well. 108-58. Rousemore hands it off to Orness. Out to Holland. Left side Fogel. Fogel driving with the left hand. Spins. Gives it up right side. Orness fakes right. Tries to drive left. He's denied. It's a screen from Dejana. Dribbles to the right wing. Trying to throw it to Dejana. And he has that pass stolen. Here's Oliver again driving the other way. Foul goes against Rousemore. And 2 more free throws are coming. 50-point lead for the Bulldogs right now. And stepping to the line will be Dante Oliver, an 80% free throw shooter. First one is good. One more for Oliver, who is yet to score tonight. And that's still the case as he misses both free throws. Rebound to Dejana. Out to Fogel. Fogel dribbling to his right. Kicks it in the corner. Orness. Back out top for Rousemore. Screen from Dejana. Hugh dribbling in front of the Kennel Club. Behind his back with it. Gets to the baseline. Bounces to Fogel in the corner. He catches and fires. 3 won't go down. Rebound Lee. Lee up the right side. Jacobs has it. Dribbles to his left. Pass stolen by Fogel. Fogel, long pass up the floor. Orness catches, goes up for the dunk, and the shot is blocked. Katie thought he got it clean. Kate Orness is going to step to the free throw line.
I thought he got that clean too. Great effort by him. And do I say it or do I not? How do you? Does Orness need to shoot that ball? Right. Yep. Not that take anything away from the kid, but we're shot clock's off. So I commend the Katie kid for North Florida. You mentioned earlier he was battling his tail off and going up and challenging that thing. I thought he got a lot of ball too, to be fair. The rule is always you keep playing until shot clock's off. And then the unwritten rule is if they're still playing defense, then you play. Now, but if you hold it and they stand there, then you stand there too.
Missed the second free throw. Rebound goes to the Zags. Now Fogel's going to dribble the clock down. Another dominating win for the Bulldogs at home. There's the horn, and that'll do it. Career win number 750 for Mark Few, and the Zags give it to him.